Do you feel your life is lacking purpose and want to know what you can do about it? Today we will explore the notion that the purpose of life is a life of purpose. Later in this video, we will explore how to create a life full of purpose. But first, let's examine the signs that you may not be fulfilled and living your best life. Do you ever feel bored, apathetic, or just going through the motions day to day without any passion? Do you lack plans for the future and instead passively react to whatever life throws at you? Do you have superficial relationships or overindulge in distractions to avoid deeper issues? These could all be signs that you lack a sense of meaning and purpose. Without purpose, we drift through life feeling unmotivated, unfulfilled, and questioning if any of it really matters. Rediscovering purpose can get you back on track to reaching your potential. What does having purpose mean? Purpose is an uber goal that guides many aspects of your life. It energizes you towards meaningful change aligned with your values. Purpose gives you a reason to get up each day. Knowing your skills give back to something larger than yourself provides significance. Purpose allows you to endure short-term pain for the sake of long-term fulfillment. Overall, purpose brings vitality and engagement to all facets of life. In contrast, lack of purpose manifests in several ways. Boredom and apathy. Do you frequently feel bored or apathetic about normal activities like staring at the clock waiting for the workday to pass? Or dreading yet another dinner date with friends talking about the same superficial topics? Going through enjoyable motions without feeling engaged points to lack of purpose. Scientific studies show purpose directly correlates to happiness and life satisfaction. Day to day, boredom indicates you aren't connected to deeper meaning behind your actions. Do you fail to make goals or plans beyond the immediate future? With purpose, we envision long-term objectives guided by our values. These goals motivate short-term plans and daily actions. Without purpose, we simply react to life occurrences without proactively deciding a direction. We have no vision mobilizing us, so we passively accept the status quo. If your only planning is deciding what to eat each day or where to travel next, you likely lack underlying purpose. Humans are social creatures requiring close relationships to thrive, but relationships based solely on superficial things like humor or situational convenience tend to be shallow. Without deeper purpose and meaning between individuals, relationships lack substance when hardship inevitably arises. Internalizing and expressing your authentic self allows you to profoundly connect through shared values and vulnerabilities. If your relationships feel transactional or emotionally distant, lack of purpose could be why. Self-indulgent behaviors like binge-watching shows, scrolling social media, or abusing substances tend to provide only surface-level distraction and pleasure. In the long run, these avoidant behaviors contribute to anxiety, depression, and emptiness when core issues remain unaddressed. People lacking purpose gravitate towards escapist behaviors to fill the void rather than reflecting inward. If you compulsively reach for your phone whenever there's a lull or always need background noise, you likely lack purposeful direction. Occasionally, an emotion washes over us, which is difficult to describe. A hollow longing for an indefinable something missing, like suddenly being unable to remember why you entered a room, or sensing that something vital is absent. Instinctively, we know there must be more depth and significance to life than the daily trudge. Feelings of inner emptiness, meaninglessness, or questioning why we do anything point to loss of purpose. It's the sense that superficial goals like wealth or fame fail to intrinsically satisfy at life's end. So in summary, lack of purpose manifests through boredom, lack of planning, shallow relationships, distraction and avoidance, and haunting emptiness. Without purpose, we simply exist rather than vitally pursuing self-actualization. Absence of purpose isn't just uncomfortably boring. Lack of meaning and direction can negatively impact mental, emotional, and even physical health. Studies reveal strong correlation between purposelessness and anxiety, depression, addiction, other mental health disorders. Lacking purpose can lead to increased inflammation resulting to disease, dementia, and cognitive decline and earlier mortality. Without energizing goals and values guiding day-to-day decisions, distress and anxiety rule. Addictive escape becomes the easiest short-term salve for confronting the yawning void of meaninglessness. But distraction and avoidance eventually fail as sustainable solutions. Having purpose literally helps keep our brains and cognition intact longer as we age. Feeling significant through purposeful contribution combats isolation and despair. Those lacking purpose tend to dwell in the past with regret or future with worry, rather than engaging the present. With decreased life satisfaction, individual health unsurprisingly declines as well. On emotional and social levels, purpose provides resilience against life's inevitable troubles. It helps us bounce back from failures while strengthening relationships through authenticity. By dedicating ourselves to compassionate service and causes bigger than our narrow self-interests, meaning naturally flows. Clearly, lacking purpose negatively impacts quality and longevity of life. The costs of drifting listlessly through days impact individuals and society broadly. Rediscovering purpose then becomes crucial for well-being. Sometimes purpose hides in plain sight. We all have unique talents and experiences priming us for purposeful living. Here are ways to cut through the static and reorient towards what matters most. Know thyself. An oracle at Delphi offered the simple wisdom, know thyself, ages ago. This advice remains key to unlocking purpose tailored for your distinctive abilities and values. Exploring our stories, identifying overarching themes and pivotal turning points. This self-excavation process clarifies authentic purpose. What people, places, or activities bring out your best self? What challenges have you overcome and are now able to help others? What issues do you feel passionate about improving? Start looking inward to reveal your purpose. Once aware of your capabilities, purpose aligns by directly serving the needs of others. Of course, self-care remains important and necessary to first be energized. But nothing provides more meaning than using your gifts to contribute beyond yourself. Mentor those following in your footsteps. Volunteer where systematically disadvantaged people need you, or encourage others through darkness you've walked yourself. Recognize serving others in alignment with your values fills that hole of meaninglessness better than any distraction. Carefully reflecting on your core values implicit in past peak experiences can reveal purpose. What values were honored when you felt fully self-expressed? Security, freedom, creativity, connection, contribution. Knowing your top values focuses purpose. Review your most meaningful moments, beating addiction, bonding with family after hardship, advancing a cause. The values driving those experiences guide your purpose. Reflection, self-awareness, and service help transform hazy purpose into concrete lived expression. No one finds purpose accidentally. It requires vigilance, questioning status quo assumptions about what should make us happy. Periodically examining how aligned daily decisions are with your purpose reorients wandering paths. Do you want to transform everyday moments in your work, exercise, or relationships to ones with deeper significance? Here are ways to regain your purpose when you feel lost or off track. Don't give up on your goals. Instead, remind yourself of your purpose and adjust them accordingly. Pay attention to the times when you feel fully engaged and fulfilled by your purpose. Tell others about your reason for doing what you do and inspire them to join you. Remember how your sense of purpose helped you overcome past difficulties. Be proud of every small step you take towards achieving your purpose every day. When Chanakya said, "The purpose of life is a life of purpose," this captures how purpose synergistically feeds on itself. Discovering your unique purpose requires looking inward rather than outward for societal approval. But the personal search pays exponential dividends in engagement and fulfillment. Rather than asking, "What should I do with my life?" connecting more deeply to your authentic self points the way. Purpose hides within you, waiting to be unlocked and unleashed upon the world. From increased well-being to serving society, living purposefully benefits all. Your purpose awaits discovery. How will you bring it to life? Start now.